Hello students. So far we have discussed so many agricultural practices which are related to the growing of a crop. So in the topic crop production and management, the next agricultural practice is harvesting. So if we follow all the agricultural practices in a proper way, then finally we get a very good and healthy crop, and this crop has to be taken out or pulled out by the process called as what? Harvesting. So what is harvesting? Harvesting is nothing but the cutting of crop after it is mature. So once the crop gets mature, it is done by cutting of it, and this process is called as what? Harvesting. What are the methods of harvesting? So harvesting is basically done manually, that is with the help of sickle. So sickle I have already shown you in the first class, and by the harvester. So it is a machine called as what? Harvester. So basically in harvesting process, the crops are pulled out or cut close to the ground, and it usually takes 3 to 4 months for a cereal crop like jowar, wheat, paddy, rice to get mature. So after 3 to 4 months, these crops get mature and they are harvested with the help of either sickle, that is manually, or by the machine called as what? Harvester. But harvesting is done after only the crop is matured. Until and unless the crop doesn't get mature, harvesting process cannot be done. So when you see the harvested crop, there are some chaff present in it. So these chaff, they are not useful, and that is why they have to be separated. So the process called as threshing, where the grain seed needs to be separated from the chaff, and this is done by the machine called as combine. So combine machine helps to separate the seeds from the grain seeds from the chaff. But sometimes what happens, even after the process of threshing, there are some stubs present or left in the field. So these stubs are burnt by the farmers. But do you understand that the burning is not a solution? So burning has to be avoided, and it also causes what? Pollution. And it also may catch fire and damage the crops which are lying in the fields. So what do farmers do? The farmers also separate the grain and chaff by the process called as what? Winnowing. So separation of grains and chaff, they are also called as what? Winnowing. That is, they do this with small holdings of land. And you have already studied winnowing in your class 6th. So why harvesting is very important? Because after 3 or 4 months of hard work, there comes the day of the harvest. The sight of golden fields of standing crop laden with grain fills the hearts of farmers with joy and a sense of well-being. So the efforts of the past season have borne fruit, and it is time to relax and enjoy a little. So they have done a lot of hard work to grow a healthy crop, isn't it? So like your mom asks you to prepare something at home, and with lot of efforts finally you prepare a good dish at your home, then how do you feel? You feel so happy, isn't it, that your efforts have come to the result. So that is the same thing which is observed by the farmers. So what farmers they do, they enjoy and they also relax for a little period of time to get ready for the next crops to be grown in the field. And this period of harvest is thus of great joy and happiness in all parts of India. So men and women, they celebrate it with great enthusiasm. So what are the special festivals associated with this? That is the harvest festivals called as Pongal, then Baisakhi, Holi, Diwali and Bihu, and so many other festivals are associated with the harvest season. So that is why the harvesting is also one of the important tasks to be followed by the farmers. So students, if you are able to visit any farm, or if you are able to communicate with any of the farmer, then just try to get down the examples of how different kinds of harvesting is done in different countries or in different cities of India. Okay students, thank you.